Good day, friends. Today we're going to talk about an important question. Are we really dealing with depression, or did we imagine it, simply because it's easier to say, I'm depressed, so I won't work, I won't talk to anyone, and I won't deal with anything? And yes, this escape from responsibility is one of the common motives behind certain depressive states. Life can feel complicated, long, exhausting, even meaningless. And from this place, people may start having dark, even suicidal thoughts, as if ending it all would be easier than constantly taking care of this body and this life. Many patients in depression describe their body. I've heard these thoughts countless times in my practice. And honestly, I've experienced a version of this myself. When I lived in Miami, I remember brushing my teeth and thinking, God, I'm so tired of taking care of this body. That state lasted almost a year. And no, it wasn't an organic depression. It was very much reactive, psychogenic. We'll talk about that today. And by the way, I met many Russians there, beautiful cars, perfect buildings, ideal weather, and absolutely lifeless eyes. You'd expect sunshine to boost your endorphins, right? But no, a deep, quiet sadness, almost existential. But today our focus isn't lifelong dysthymia or congenital low mood. We're talking about reactive depression, or recurrent episodes that last more than 2 weeks and pull a person into a dark emotional zone. If you've seen the film Melancholia, watch my breakdown of it. You'll remember that frozen, paralyzed state when a person literally cannot move. That's a serious form of depression. Now imagine a teenager, 16 years old, staring at one point, refusing food, water, communication, and rejecting any psychologists or psychiatrists. No strength, no will, no response. What should a parent do? Yes, sometimes a forced hospitalization is necessary. It sounds harsh, but when a person cannot control their actions and may harm themselves, this becomes the only way to save their life. And I'm not talking about horrible old-style psychiatric wards. I'm talking about modern, civilized clinics, with group therapy, a psychiatrist, a psychologist, neurological support, and an environment where a person can stabilize and learn to manage their thoughts and emotions. The same applies to severe anorexia, when a teenager becomes critically underweight and a deep, persistent loss of energy. A heavy, narrowed, gray feeling of consciousness. Everything seems meaningless. Food loses taste and smell. A sense of emptiness and hopelessness. A feeling of being lost, abandoned, disconnected. No libido, no interest in hobbies, friends, or activities. No desire to travel, exercise, watch movies, or even open your phone. You stare at one spot for hours. You don't want to eat or drink. And emotional pain becomes unbearable. This is real depression. Not, I'm in a bad mood today. I'm talking about the severe state where a person can barely move. If this sounds like what you're experiencing, please don't try to handle it alone. If therapy didn't help, antidepressants may give you the initial push to stand up, a point of support. You won't get hooked forever, as many fear. This is not about numbing small sadness. This is about treating a dangerous, life-threatening condition. America overprescribes antidepressants, yes. But we're talking about a completely different situation. A person who has fallen off their life path and cannot return. My dear friends, I'm sending you a big warm hug. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, visit my website veronicastepanova.com, follow me on Instagram, and feel free to book an individual online consultation with me. And don't miss my other video, how to work with your depression and how to get out of it.